Hi to all, welcome to class number 1 of chapter 2 linear equation in one variable. Today I am giving some introduction to linear equation and solving equations which have linear expression on one side and numbers on the other side. Here you have a statement 7 is added to 2 times a number. You know how to change it in a mathematical statement. Here you don't know what is the number, so we can take number as x. Then what is 2 times a number? Yes, it is 2x. Now 7 is added to this number. How will you write? Yes, you can write 2x plus 7. 2x plus 7 is 7 is added to 2 times a number. Here we connected 2x and 7 by a symbol plus. So 2x and 7 we can call it as terms. Here instead of a number we took x. So x we can call it as variable. Now consider the term 2x. In 2x the number involved is 2. So 2 we can call it as 2 is called coefficient. And here this 2s plus 7 we can call it as expression. Now the sentence 7 is added to 2 times the number, which is not a complete sentence. Now we can make it complete by adding gives 19. This becomes complete. Now how will you express it? This we can write it as 2x plus 7 is equal to 9. That means this expression contains an equal sign. Here 2x plus 7 is equal to 9. We can call it as an equation. Equation is nothing but an expression contains an equal sign. Or we can define an equation as an algebraic equation is an equality involving variables. Now let us take some examples of equations. Here you have some equations. 2x plus 1 is equal to 3, 5x cube minus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0, a minus b is equal to 10, 2t minus 3 is equal to 9, 7x square minus 1 is equal to 5. Here in the second equation 5x cube minus 2y plus 3. Here what are the variables? X and y. So this equation is an equation in two variables. Now what about this one? Here involves only one variable, x. So this is an equation in one variable. Can you find out from this group again one more equation in one variable? Yes, 2t minus 3 is an equation in one variable. 7x square minus 1 is equal to 5 also equation in one variable. Now look at the power of the terms of these equations. In 2x plus 1 the variable is x and its power is 1. Now consider this equation. The highest power here you can see it is 3. Here the power is 1. Here the highest power is 2. Here two variables are there but both variables having power 1. Now consider these two equations. In these two equations highest power of the variable appear in this equation is 1. So if the highest power of the variable is 1, then these equations we can call it as linear equations. So here 2x plus 1 is equal to 3, 2t minus 3 is equal to 9 are linear equations. Here you can see a minus b is equal to 10 also a linear equation. But in 2x plus 1 is equal to 3 and 2t minus 3 is equal to 9, in both the equations we have only one variable, whereas a minus b is equal to 10 is a linear equation but it contains two variables. So these equations, that is 2x plus 1 is equal to 3, 2t minus 3 is equal to 9, such a type of equations we can call it as linear equations in one variable. Therefore, linear equation in one variable means this is an equation which contains only one variable. Consider a linear equation in one variable 2x minus 3 is equal to 10. Here we have an equal sign. Now we have an expression in the left side as well as in the right side. This left side we can call it as LHS and the right side we can call it as RHS. So we can write the expression on the left side of the equality sign is left hand side or LHS. The expression on the right of the equality sign is the right hand side or RHS. Let me take an equation x minus 2 is equal to 5. That means from a number, if you subtract 2, the answer you are getting 5. In what values of x both the LHS and RHS will be equal? You know 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. That for h is equal to 7, LHS will become 7 minus 2, RHS is 5. Both sides are equal. So the values of x in this equation, we can call it as solution of the equation. Now let us see how to find out the solution of the equation. Consider the first equation 2x plus 7 is equal to 9. Here first we can remove this 7 from this side. How can you remove it? Just subtract 7 from both sides. That we can write it as, since it is plus 7, you subtracted minus 7 here. The same minus 7 subtracted 7 here. The same 7 you have to subtract from the RHS also. So 2x plus 7 minus 7, we will get it as 2x, and 9 minus 7 you get it as 2. Now to get x, you have to remove this 2. 2x means 2 into x. So to remove this 2, you have to divide both sides by 2. Now what will you get? 2x by 2. 2 cancel, you will get x. 2 by 2 you will get it as 1. So we get x is equal to 1. But this whole step we can make it into short. This is the equation 2x plus 7 is equal to 9. We solved here. Here in the second step, we subtracted 7 from 9. Why we subtracted? It is plus 7 here. So plus 7 we can the take it to the other side. Now while taking 7 to the other side, this plus sign will change into minus. So the other side will be 9 minus 7. That means if it is plus, the other side will be minus. Now if it is minus, the other side will be plus. Now taking one number to the other side of the equal sign, we can call transposing. So we transposed 7 to the other side. Now you have to transpose 2. Here you got the other side. When we remove 2, the other side will be 2 by 2. Why it is 2 by 2? Because 2s means 2 into 2. Into will become divide. So let us take 2 from the other side. Here 2h is equal to 2. Now transpose 2 to the other side. Now transpose into it will be divided by 2. 2 by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 1. This way you can solve any kind of equation of this type. Here you have to solve one more question. 2x minus 3 by 5 is equal to 1. Here you can see a rational number is there. That in denominator you have a number 5. Now how will you remove this 5? Do multiply all the terms by 5, then it will be removed. So first that we can do. So we can write that is 2x into 5 minus 3 by 5 into 5 is equal to 1 into 5. Now here 5 and 5 will be cancelled. So we get 10x minus 5 cancel 3 is equal to 1 into 5, 5. This now become as in the last case. Now you have to transpose minus 3 to the other side. When transposing minus 3, what the other side will be? That is 10x is equal to transpose minus 3. The other side will become 5 plus 3. Now transpose 10 to the other side. So the other side will become 10x means 10 into x. Into x into 10. While transposing, it will become divided by 10. So the other side will be 8 divided by 10. Now we can reduce it by dividing both numerator and denominator by 2. So you will get 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. So the value of x is equal to 4 by 5, that is solution is equal to 4 by 5. This is the way you have to solve an equation. Now let us take the textbook exercise. Here there are 12 questions. In question number 8, 1.6 into y by 1.5. So you transpose 1.5 here. So left hand side will be 1.6 into 1.5 is equal to y. Then you will get the value of y. So first minus 2 you transpose. Here plus 3 you transpose to the other side. Here plus 2 transpose to LHS. So RHS said LHS 6 minus 2 will come. Similarly, do all these questions. Look at the last question. Here x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 7 by 50. Two numbers are in the denominator, 3 and 15. By which number you will multiply so as both the denominator must be cancelled. So 315 multiply by 15, that is LCM of 3 and 15. So 15, 3 will be get cancelled and 15 also will be get cancelled. So do it. Now correct the answers yourself. The answers are given here. That is all for today's class. Have a nice day.